Hey, my name is Chris Ray, and this is my review of using the Sony a6000 in 2019. The Sony a6000 is a mirrorless camera that is a little over 5 years old, but still completely capable. I've been using it for roughly 4 years now, and still using it to this day. Right now you can buy it for $350 to $500, depending on where you buy it and the condition of it. I personally bought mine refurbished back then, and still working flawlessly. Now, let's talk about the size and handling of the camera. The a6000 is a very compact camera, but still very comfortable to hold. As a compact mirrorless camera, the grip is decently sized, but it could have been bigger. All the face buttons feel very easy to reach, and even when I'm using the camera with one hand, I can still access all the buttons without any issues. The camera body, along with this 16 to 50 kit lens, weighs only about 468 grams. Feels almost as light as this mug. Using larger lenses, such as my Sony 18 to 105, may make the camera feel a little uncomfortable to use over a long period of time, but it's definitely still usable. Since the camera body is a little small and my lens is pretty big, in my case, I bought a camera cage to make the body a little bit bigger than usual. One of the main reasons I like this cage is that it adds this wooden grip, which makes handling the camera a lot easier. However, it does make the camera significantly heavier. Even as a 5-year-old camera, the quality of the recorded video is amazing. The amount of flexibility that you can get out of one cheap camera is incredible. The camera can shoot up to 1080p, up to 60 frames a second. Using a compatible SD card, you can shoot video on the XAVC format, which allows you to record at 50 megabytes per second, which is just basically saying that you can shoot in very high quality 1080p. It features a 3-inch LCD screen on the back. It doesn't flip out though like other cameras, but you can still tilt it up and down to a degree. It still is a very sharp and clear screen, and even features a sunny mode to increase the brightness when shooting outside. It also has an electronic viewfinder, which can be very helpful when shooting in bright places when you can't even see the LCD. Going back to image quality, it's better just to show you guys what the a6000 is capable of. I'll be showcasing 2 short clips taken from my video work I've done in the past, all taken with the same camera.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. Cocaine water beach, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this, and born like this, immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this, which yells you a new weapon.
So, I hope you guys really enjoyed those 2 clips. Second one can be found on my YouTube channel. The first one is still a work in progress, but I'll eventually get to it. The gear that I'm showing you guys right now is my main gear for most of the events that I shoot. Most events that I shoot only really require this much. I don't need anything super special. Now this leads me to the downsides to the a6000. One of the downsides to the a6000 is that it has no microphone jack. The fact that it doesn't have a microphone jack really limits some of your options in terms of audio. For 75% of the audio that I record with my videos, I have an external microphone and an external recorder. So that means later in the editing process, I have to sync up the two audio tracks together. The one from the camera and then one from my recorder. When I'm too lazy to do that, I just slap on this basic Sony microphone that attaches right onto the hot shoe port of the camera without any cables required. It sounds okay, but if you want to do more serious work, you might want to invest in an external audio recorder, just like I did. Another downside is the fact that a6000's battery life is not that great at all. As you can see, I have 4 batteries placed out, and there's 1 battery inside the camera right now. If you look online, you'll see that many people are complaining about the battery life in many Sony cameras. The one solution to that is just to keep buying more batteries. Thankfully, these batteries are cheap and small as well, so they're not too much of a hassle to bring around with you. I got these 4 batteries shown right here for roughly $35 with the charger included. Those 2 negatives of the Sony a6000 definitely don't outweigh the positives that this camera brings to the table. If you're looking to start in videography, this camera might just be the one for you. And that pretty much wraps up my quick review of my Sony a6000. It's an amazing and affordable camera that almost anyone can pick up and just start shooting. So, go have fun with it. Peace. Oh yeah, links to all the gear that I've shown in this video, I will link down in the description. If you liked my review, please drop a like on my video. And if you'd like to see more stuff like this, or maybe even more montages, yeah, hit that subscribe button.